hold. Increase amount, recover. This will technically make it more impactful in terms of how it's a relation or ratio of how much mana it recovers per tick. Higher amount on the total, but longer if the last amount is high enough, means you will be actually or effectively healing your mana at least twice as fast. Let's give it a taste if we do this. It's really fast. Really fast. An unset ring.
Take this.
Let's see what we have here. From life we want... okay. 50% is 200. What we got from this? Charges per second. Not that interesting. So probably that sounds really bad because I touched the mic. Construction bow is just a damage one. Could I? No. I want a bombard one. Let's see. Reduce attributes. Okay, the increased elemental damage is serviceable. Ugh, that fire damage is so bad. It's garbage. Auto garbo. But who knows? New random modifier. Okay, now we're back in the game, baby. Get the chicken. No. The attack speed one seems to be really good. Okay. Well, let's hope RNG helps us with that crossbow with physical damage, but I guess by itself it's way better, just by what it is right now. You only have to increase the 20%. That means that it will be still missing a few. And we can fix that with the 36%. And if hopefully we get the physical damage, we'll be jumping in 1 foot out of happiness. That is one of the one that we wanted, but I don't know. 25% means that I get like 65 mana instantly, but I do prefer that in the long terms I get more mana, and if it recovers fast enough, it's really done. Getting 65 immediately is not something that we're going to notice. Oh my god, that's quite a few. The leeches. What we can get here? Okay. More of you. No, you die. These scorpions are going to be the bane of my build. At least until I get my hands. You need to get out. Until I get my hands on some fire protection. Okay. What do we got here? Increased amount and increased charges. Less amount, more charges. I have the exact amount of charges to have one more use out of this, so no. Okay, we're reaching to the point that we are getting a good amount of currency. Not valuable currency, but currency on the list. Where are we looking here? The guy with the belts?
Dear Oswin, the Red Stain and I are thrilled with your attention to detail. The scarlet bathing was an exquisite moment that we shall not soon forget. That you were able to acquire so many critical elements in such a short time. Well, we cannot thank you. He sees us. He sees you. We shall know unfathomable prosperity by his grace. The Red Stain, a pale bride, and their loyal hound. How most faithful.
Right, it's on for size!
I must away, for tonight I shall dance once more. Join us, Thomas. Look upon me as you will.
That's for every poor bastard you fed to your thing.
Now we got two extra skill points. That's really good. We have 4 points that we can freely put whenever we want. We are going to do this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until we can reach this. We're not that far. Okay, we are done with these guys. Identify this.
I knew you'd handle it. Now, I suppose if this... Stick to the cards.
Are you?
You've saved us again now.
As long as we're...
Our place of
Almighty.
Ah, they're together.
Wings leave. It is best the Exiles come with us if we survive. But for
Oh, we already got the Exiles. What are you talking about? Okay, now... we don't have enough Exiled runes. Probably I can currency exchange the annulment or chaos orbs for some exalts. Probably think that's for the best. Okay, we can add this one to this one to this one. We should move then. This we can destroy. This we can save. These two, you can go in here. This one can be saved. You two, you two. You get added to the collection and salvage. Can you salvage something? Yes, you. Right, from this, what we got here? With plant skills. Probably druid something. Not that interested. What can we do? In markets, can had one that is currency exchange. No, but I need to talk with the girl in my hideout, right?
a place of our own. If only my parents could see. Thanks for believing in me.
Okay, now we can currency exchange, and it says that I want exiled orbs. Perfect. Yes, we can have this for a greater amount. This one for, I don't know, for the orb of attunement. Ooh, yes, yes. Give me that.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Good. Now we will not have any kind of problems with or forging of stuff. Okay, now we can try to see if we can, hopefully. Critical bonus, not that interested. The accuracy and attributes, not the one that increased physical. And that increased 32% physical. Yes! Yes! The extra projectiles. Now we open 2 slots. And I wonder if I have enough. I should have enough. Yes, I do. 1, 2. Now we can see how much we are going to increase. Probably we are going to increase it to 4k and something. 5k. Hey, oh god, life's good. Life is indeed good. Okay. Now you. Okay. Physical thorn. Not interested in physical thorn. Let's take in consideration this is taking the 32% and the 20%. Okay, this is not better than the one I have. You may be better than the one I got. It depends solely on maximum HP. 30% armor from this is applied to elemental damage. We have more. Yes, these are really good. These are way better than the ones I got, but way better. Okay, this by itself is going to increase damage by a little bit. Okay, and we got more HP out of this, less mana. Doesn't matter, but got more of this. Int, we're going to take you out. We can have one of these, which in case I do prefer to take away Clarity 1, keep Clarity 2. I mean, this is not bad, but not having the spirit modifier is going to make me suffer with mana for a bit, so probably not. You are gone, and you are out, sadly. You go in, you go in, you go in. With poison to lightning. This one gives more resistances, and the only thing that it's making it interesting is solely how can I change? I can edit Pharaoh. I can have Pharaoh here with or Paul Danik. That's what I want to turn you around a bit, boy. I'm going to move you a little bit right here. Alright. I can change the well for something more quenching, but probably later. Now let's check out something. For example, I want a greater jugular orb for Baal orbs. I can get 1-to-1. For Divine Orb I'm going to get quite a lot. For Artifier, nothing. For Alchemy, no stock. For Baal there is 1-1. For Chaos I get 10-to-1. For Regal needs quite a lot. This was no stock. This one does not stock. Alright, probably going to use Chaos to get this. And what about the perfect one? Ooh, perfect is truly going to be difficult. I can get 2 for 1 divine orb. Okay, so technically I will be working with 4 slots quite easily, but that can wait. Let's now go to the glade. I need to talk with the hooded one. Take me to the mountains.
How can I better seek out?
What is Doriani doing? Hello. We are almost at 75. No, we are at 3 levels.
Stands now clear. There is no predict. Tell them,
What happens if I forget?
don't forget. But if they will not listen, I will come to assist. Remember, subdue them, but do not kill them. They will fight for us one way or another.
One way or another. So be it. Oh, let me take a little sip of coffee and water. Okay. Water thrown. Now for some coffee. I'm back. Do you know what's weird? Whenever you are using those sucralose or that sugar that is oriented to lose weight due to low amount of calories, you will begin to be more tolerant to drinking coffee without adding anything. And having coffee, cold coffee, because it's at least 25 degrees and so it's like 1 a.m. doesn't feel so bad. I mean, if it's a bit bitter.
Just between our harmony, keep your eye.
Hilda.
Good day to you. Been roaming the world for some time. And as soon as I get my tribe has fled the reef. Lithe she enough. That's so. If you're
Yeah, whatever.
many clip on things, see, I'll make it worth your while.
For book specialization,
Outstanding.
I say yes. You got something that I want.
Welcome to Mount Crier.
My man,
Friendliest speaking the Rangers.
even my house is looking better after the earthquake. What the hell happened to you living?
Both intact. If the land provides.
The Asmeri Ranges. It's beautiful here. The Asmeri are truly ancient. Let's see what remnants we might uncover.
You know about talking what you want to uncover? Or there's nothing. Probably are you going to keep looking for part of the ancients in the end game? That will make sense.
Here it comes!
How much damage are we doing now with... Good enough. And as I told before, the scaling of the damage from the armor penetration from the gas grenades scales really good with the amount of physical damage you get in this. You see, it's taking like 200, almost 250 per tick, and those ticks stack up fast, especially when you have more than one projectile at the time. if you have a fire-oriented weapon, you can self-ignite your gas grenade with another gas grenade. And if everything fails, just use explosive shot. That's enough. A fourth one. Probably we can get a... Let's see. Confrontation of consistency. Wow. Less maximum elemental resistance mean that we only have 65, unless we have otherwise in the passive tree. But adding 20% to all elemental resistances by itself, I say yes.
Try this on for size.
Can be useful. Okay, now these HP pots and MP pots we can save. My god. I know they're... Yes, I knew it! I'm not exactly arachnophobic, but if I don't have them close to me, I do way better. Alright, we got ourselves one of the things that we wanted. We can add this to here, and on the next one we're going to get the payload and see how it behaves. If not, having the cooldown 1 and perhaps something else. Something that increases the damage will be nice. So we can have the 80% reduction, the shortest fuse number 2. Technically, the rune that increases damage to enemies that are already ignited, but the skill by itself cannot ignite, could be useful because I'm going to use the combo of oil grenades and gas grenades. An oil grenade is going to be intended specifically to burn. Ugh. You know what? Can I probably can change to vitality too, right? Yes, they waste the same amount of spirits. Why wouldn't I not have that one? Oh my god. Look at this piece of shit. Dangerous. Dangerous indeed. Alright. Let's see. Let's add a bit. We might want to... Which one to add first? Threshold? A stone threshold is going to be... How can we check that? How much stone threshold we have? Elemental threshold. A higher elemental threshold make it less likely to be hit by elemental damage will apply the relevant element. Execute. This will be good for freezing, for example, which is the most important. I don't see stone threshold, but I do remember that stone is associated by how much HP you are taking in the last few seconds. So this will increase my elemental threshold to 800, which can be really useful. So we go this, we go this, 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 and this. We are going to add the other 3 levels here. How much armor? I say 55%. 59%. And that also increases how much we mitigate to elemental damage from 42 to 50. So these 3 we can try to avoid if we don't need them, and solely focus on increasing armor and evasion. The other good thing is that is that now we're going. Oh my god! Quite a lot more sorcery word. We truly need to increase that armor to, I say, 65 or 70 to be tanky enough to do not worry about many of these things on the map. Do you remember? The last time you found one was like 3 months ago. Oh my god. No, you stay there. You know what else we can try to have?
What is this?
This is the first time we're going to enter into Valvoline.
What's going on here?
No idea.
There's a temple, Miss Valai, right up your alley.
A temple? I like the sound of that. Well, go on then. Don't dally.
So be it.
Sheesh, bit of a dump, ain't it?
Not as good as the one I have, but certainly useful. And let's see how this tier 3 have a really good thingamajiggy working on. Alright, which one is the effect that we got from the... should be in miscellaneous or something, that we're immune to bleeding. We want to be immune to or decrease the duration of poison on us.
Don't know what this is. Gonna touch it anyway.
Well, touch it anyways. What do you expect, Doriani?
This is where it all began. Liraval, at Ciri's royal court, the death of my people. I believed all this would be destroyed. Intriguing. I wonder, configure the temple. When you next open it, I'm going to attempt something.
Oh gosh. Something exciting's gonna happen, isn't it?
Yep. Increase the number of HP pack. We still have to find the Atsiri chamber. So that means that that little bit of information of the past is something that we can still find or must do. Increase the 18 threat drop by monsters by 2 chests have more rarity. The Architect Chamber. Defeating the Architect allowed the use of Sipocado Console, which can be used for various restriction room. Defeating the Architect also lunk medallions. Increase the effect of step-up mounts from garrison commanders. A workshop. Probably we want this here. No, right? Level 2. This will stay here. Ninja's crystal are required to activate the book consoles.
My trunk or is everything moving?
Huh, mate.
Oh my goodness.
These guys were geniuses, indeed. Is it okay that it's flashed this red?
Yes, through that gateway lies the royal temple on the day of the cataclysm.
And I suppose you'll be wanting me to dish out a bit of violence.
I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
What's the plan?
Enter the gateway, find Shibukado. He is the only one who can give us access to the Queen's chamber. If he is not willing, then bring me his personal blood medallion. It may suffice. Everything I know as a man of science tells me the past cannot be changed. But I am still asking you to try, not for me, but for the millions of lives at stake.
We'll do our best. In the meantime, we can get
Excuse me?
her legendary treasure vaults.
Oh, of course. Do as you wish in that regard. It matters now.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go.
Indeed. I argued with Shibokado for years, pleaded with him at times. He knew she was dangerous, and that her communion with the beast might be the death of us. That is Atziri's power over others. She sticks the knife of her beauty into their gut and twists it for years. But she never gives them the sweet release of acceptance or rejection. They increasingly bend to her every whim, trying to please her, desperate for acknowledgement or validation. It excuses nothing. In the end, he made his choice.
Can't say I blame the guy. I've seen her statues.
Let's see.
Atziri is beautiful, as most women are in their own ways. Her aura of dominance stems from a very different source. Her callousness, your desire to no matter to her. You could serve her faithfully for decades, and she would still cast you out the moment you displease her. Such behavior builds a society of desperate servile worms. Lies become truth, and cowardice is rewarded. Over time, that kind of environment twists you, warps you, breaks your spirit.
Damn.
Break my spirit any day.
Please do not jest.
Alright.
You see me laughing, mate?
In the game of lies and intrigue, secrecy was critical to all agendas. We developed a method of secure access that guarantees only specific individuals can open certain troves or doors. Shipokado's medallion contains a trace of his blood. It controls the design and function of the temple built for
Man, these guys were truly ahead of the time.
Saying we need that medallion.
Yep.
Yes.
And the blood.
I'm on it.
Liraval was the ruling capital of the Val Empire for many centuries, but it had fallen into disuse. Shipokado restored it, rebuilt it, turned it into a modern
I
wonder.
see.
I helped him build many of the mechanisms. I had to, if I was to keep my hand.
Hmm.
You could have just run, mate. It's a skill I've practiced well.
No.
I had too much to preserve, too much to protect. You wouldn't understand.
You're right.
A bit rude.
Atziri has long been obsessed with the beast, ever since I discovered its hiding place in the mountain. She would divert sacrifices to the dig site, feed subjects to it. Just to
It seems that she's doing exactly the same
she was
as
in its favor, like a
our little
master
girl.
earning the loyalty of a pet. I studied it myself, to the guise of studying it for her. I delayed wherever I could, buying time. But in the end, I was forced to devise the Red Communion. She wouldn't let me return to Utsar unless I completed its design.
Ah, see? That's where you burn the stew. It's on you.
Partially, history will likely remember me as a monster, but it could not be avoided.
Sadly. What do you find about the beast?
Direct study of the beast propelled our technology forward by centuries. Our nobles used gems for generations, but never truly understood what they were. They come from the beast's outer flesh.
Yes,
its
we know that.
calories. They are corruption in crystallized form.
You telling me gems are chunks of corruption?
Yeah.
You safely place them in geomatic sockets, a technique I believe the Titans created for
Oh, yes.
humanity during the Third Pact. We Vol generally implant our gems in our flesh. They are far stronger when used that way, but come with unwanted consequences.
Corruption, modification,
Respect.
mutation.
The people of your era are far wiser. Each gem we mined seemed to take after a particular portion of a myth or belief. Abilities our people believed our gods to possess.
They do.
Aracali's poison, Kopek's fire. Never anything new. Never the unknown.
You sure? Like which god uses a crossbow?
Quetzalcoatl, of course. Goddess of the siege.
Alright.
Well, learn something new every day round you lot.
Indeed.
Man, this guy's really interesting. That's why I love this story from Path of Exile.
I'll stop being surprised by damn near everything.
No, probably you won't.
Behold my glory and beyond. I am your queen.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
And you live to serve.
Fire in the hole!
Never forget this.
I
You
know
shall
Lapdog.
walk in the light that shines
That
for you
I
in all vows.
differ from Mr. Merrick here. Being long past that. My god, we are almost killing it in one section of the skill. That means that we are doing great in terms of damage. I wonder if we should actually add more cooldown and it will affect us positively.
Feel like I'm interrupting something.
They are standard, probably you don't. A new random modifier. It requires to be rare. What did you modify? Don't know. I remember that this expansion, which I do play very little with it. Ugh. Oh my god. Was really good for controlling what you are going to do and also being a complete chaos. You're taking away everything from me. Yeah, you did. Add an augment socket. Augmented sockets are items that can be placed into augmented socket usually or equipment. When socketed, they can be replaced by other, but cannot be removed by normal means. Probably that means that I cannot add this. Yes, I cannot. Not this one. So no, sadly I cannot. But yeah, I can get yours.
All sorts of technology in here.
A new random modifier. For example, let's... Oh, this already had that, so I cannot. I'm not willing to risk what I got. Not bad. You again. Yeah, do this. Come on. Hit this and die. Greatly increase the quality. Now that's something I can deal with. 8%. Good enough. Do not open even if you are one side or the other. Give me a second. Managing inventory right here. I see why we not got the other.
All sorts of weird science goes on in here.
Because we need to have the Oriani at our side to explain some things. At least to activate it. Or probably just have Alba to do. Okay. Anything else out here in the Chamber of Souls? Something? Someone. Yes. What do we got here? Something? No. Quick and effective. We don't have any other rare, so upgrade a normal or magic items into something with 4 random modifiers. Okay. Now this is poo poo. And now here is all we got. So technically we still need to reach here, but every few rounds this will degrade, so we have to either fix it with another and try to complete part of the map to get more currency until we reach the architect itself. So now the architect, technically, by this sheer size of what we have to do, might be an small overboss, something like that.
This is Lee Raval, and that is the Royal Temple.
You shitting me?
You had no idea, did you? This is incredible. I can't wait to get in and explore.
And explore. Yes, indeed.
Good luck.
So yes, if we ooh, that's not good. Don't tell me that you're making. Oh, hopefully we haven't took too long in this detour. I guess not, but you never know. Identify this. Identify. Identify, increase, recover, remove mana from life. That will be like 100 HP. Or charges gain. Not that interested in any of this. Oh, what about the life ones? See, nice amount of recovery. I gain more charges per second. Well, I was hoping for a faster recharge, but wait. No, I didn't want to do that. Alright, let's see here. 65 amount and less charges. It's the same as this, but better. This one just is the same as this, is better. Feel it, please. Yes. All right.
Breathe this in!
And the only way that we will actually get is that we have a higher physical damage one from any of the crossbow. But by itself, it's really good. For example, physical damage. There is a way to get like almost 150 or 120 physical extra damage, and that with additional fire damage, you will boost your damage by a huge, absurd margins. And also, if you are lucky enough to corrupt your weapon, and do not corrupt, desecrate them for grenade damage and elemental damage, you will have the perfect crossbow for grenades. But for that, you gotta be really lucky. Really lucky. There is another which can be useful, which is the level from projectiles. But you can technically supply that with amulets. The big letdown of increasing the level is that yes, you can boost the skill or the scaling of the skills, but it will substantially increase the mana cost to the points that when 2 casts you can shred to the whole mana pool. So that will oblige you, or obligate you, more to say it, to have some kind of mana leech, either in gloves, either on auras, either on your weapon. And technically you should not try to use that on your weapon, because you have perfectly crafted it to not cattle, to not be bothered by that kind of effect.
For a feast most spectacular. Ready the meat and the mead. Bring your most splendid of songs. We shall dance and sing merry into the longest night. Spirit guide you always. Elder Crogan Muddins.
Yeah, I hope you survive enough. This is how he's supposed to behave. Oh god, no, don't tell me you are going to fuse with something from the abyss. That will be terrifying. Thankfully, you did not. Right, we can head back a little. We went too far away. So we already have one. Not enough. How much can we actually get from this? 65 is for tier 4. So we can get probably a lot more from tier 1. We can get from here. Probably this one, because we're not going to use the arcane for anything else. Yes, in grassy areas. PC do not like it. But at least it's behaving really good. It's trying to stick to 60 and it's doing it really good. It doesn't have that loss of quality, and consistency is behaving really well. They did change and save the driver things, and it was solely or mainly for Nvidia, but I guess that also affects us in AMD side. Oh, there is one of you. Out of mana. It's showing me the item with green borders. Can I change them, the ultimate, for something? Probably, right? Alright, in here we are going to get our Singamajingi, another spirit. Ugh, I hope not. But if there is no other rare enemy, it is only going to fuse with the boss, and it seems that you are going to do that, right? Oh, here you got one. pure one. We need more armor scraps.
Reloading.
Oh, poor Carlo is dead and full of blisters. I'm amazed. That explosion usually kills people. It only took like 200 HP from the Spectral Ward. Amazing. I'm really excited to get the new one that mitigates also physical and chaos.
Solstice draws near, but the owls bring me worrisome tidings. They speak.
Yeah, whatever.
My kin died by the spirit's will. You'll die by mine.
Are all Asmeri insane, or is it just you?
No, most of
Every strike an offering. You defy the very spirit itself. Forgive me.
I think I did you a favour, truth be told.
Oh, we got more. More spirits. I say yes. Cool. Yes, this will probably ask for a bit more change from the skill tree.
Oh, I'm getting swarmed under.
Again. Yeah, the support is also going to be so we don't have as many level 5 support gens. Alright, let's see what we can add to attriation. There's nothing that increases the we can have pop vitality in this. And all valid. And what about all of them? Okay, probably not. We're going to just benefit from this, nothing else. So yes, it can be useful, but it will require a bit of job for this to be really interesting. What we got in here? More chaos damage, it says. Yes. It hit quite hard. Drops 700 HP with just that one hit. Alright, we can easily reach. Let's take away from presence and reach where we were. Oh, I still need this one. 2 levels. This is for the Yeti. Fish breath. What we got here? Orb of Alchemy. Increase presence area of effect. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I say yes. It's like the game was actually listening to me. You know, no, we don't have more support gems just now, but it should actually increase the damage from the old grenades. Over here, come here. Can I guess I can add mana leeching with the explosive shot, since it's not fulfilling any kind of functions. I remember that adding that increases the cost by quite a lot. Previously I had that in the cluster grenades. They by itself take quite a lot, but leeching will not stop when reach maximum, so it was, oh my god, worthy to, in the long terms, like a skill to recharge your mana. Okay, we reach Mr. Monkey. Mr. Monkey is technically a vitality check if you don't have a solid amount of HP. You will die in one hit. And is the grief of many hardcore players that mostly die because, well, unavoidable skills are supposed to be an indicator of you not to be sending where the hit's going to land, but Mr. Monkey swings really fast. Okay, we're at 2 out of 6. They should not be stinking. They are in a cool place. They should at least keep themselves fresh. Perhaps Merc is stingy about.
My devotion, my lifetime of service. Has it really come to this? We got our way to this remote mountain like cowardly dogs, hiding our treason from our own ruler. To really think such a project would mean death, since it implies we doubt her leadership. I hesitate to imagine what she would do to us.
Mr. Monkey, please. We tank it. We are good. Stay quick on your feet. Is that 2 on 2? Yes, it is. Okay, back to the collection turns. Got your things from the jetty.
Well, look at you then. Oh, these will fit in nicely with my trophy collection. Thank you. Perhaps we can work together again sometime.
Thank you. Now we can 1, 2, 3, and we are full. We are 62% probably. Yes. Anything from this? No, but I can. Not interested in charges. Destroy it. Cluster grenades don't have this, right? Identify.
How can I be?
15% physical damage. It's a really bad one. This is one of those that you want to have. The presence is taking one of my. It will be perfect. It will if it takes the physical thorn. But probably I shouldn't do that. You can destroy you. You can destroy. What do you have?
This is all we have.
All right. Can have this right here. Yes, I was. Because in the end, we want to have them right here. Then we can add a huge amount of flames out of this. And there is still a better one than the one that we have. For creation. Let's save this. and back to the hunt we go. From where? From there. The concentration can be really good for single target, but you cannot deny how good is Zealous Inquisition for clearing enemies. Good, another expedition. And perhaps we have some good stuff right here. Okay, we have here, we can make this little turn right here. See what we can get. Healing runes. Lose 10% of your maximum running bar every 5 seconds to heal nearby allies. Skyfall. Refutation. Cooldown does not recover during buff effect, while buff effect increase block. Runic deprivation. No, runic deprive. You know, I'm using this skill, and this is an active skill. Animals exchange, sacrifice life for gaining. This one is probably the one I thought when considering having more attack speed on gloves. Just we need the blacksmith one. Because it will always stay active. I will love if it actually affect me in healing, but at least the turn is going to be affected by it, so it's probably not complete waste. Okay, come on. Okay, we can get this. In here we can go get this. Here we get here. From you to here. Here. And that's all she wrote. Let's go. For example, this guy is going to get affected. Well, probably it's just a skill thing, but I'm thinking that what worries me the most is that not that I get close to my enemies, but the other way around. There are some enemies that move so fast that I cannot keep up, and that means the art creation is not going to work on them. %, maximum is 30. So, I don't know. We have a checkpoint right here. So yeah, probably I should have got the banner. Because yes, the banner is also going to benefit from the presence, but it's not going to be as restrictive that if the enemy moves far away from me, it's not going to work. Oh yes, please, by all means.
Another notch on me helmet.
It's level 14 for any skill. Definitely. There is also the skill that will make the enemy to automatically ignite when the armor breaks. Could be also useful. See. Okay, the ones that I got is also 66. More charges. Reduce charges per use. It means that it can be used 10 times. This can only be used 9 times. So yeah, probably we're going to use this. I don't know if what I did is a good thing or a bad thing, because we have to deal with our enemy right now. Probably we're going to find a few subjects. We only have... how much charges do we have? many charges do we have? Currently have 20 charges. Means that I can use it twice. Now 21. Okay. Using 3 is fair enough to kill this owl thingy. This is another difficult enemy because it moves so much. Alright. Overgrown chicken. For a weird reason, it decided to stay in place. My previous fight with it loved to teleport from point A to point B. That's not good. It have a more HP there, yes, more strength. You know what I wish the Witch Hunter had? The nodes that actually use or that resemble to have more damage to specific types of enemies to be added into the Ascendancy tree and not that one from the passive. It's like, yes, you prepare to kill certain type of enemies, but in the end you pretty much use just one type of weapon for the Witch Hunter, and it will give you that slight nudge that you are so proficient that you can have specialty to kill certain type of enemies. Especially you can add it just if you don't want to add it for humanoids and stuff, or at least for construction. You can only limit it to there's small thingies from the one we fight down there. You can add it only to undead, demons, and yes, to undead and demons, or anything else that resembles evil. Like corrupted, like demons and undead. You can even add type of divinity or gods to it too. Will be great. That will be too much. You got it adding too much advantage to it. But yes, the 100 passive skill point is. It may have its niche use, but not that interesting. And it's kinda weird because even the Spectral Ward doesn't seem like a good ability until you actually try it. When you try it, oh boy, you'll notice how good it is. It's like essentially changing evasion for energy shield. It's simple as that. You're changing that for energy shield. Alright, we can add this. Any wonder 40% will be that good. At least 10% damage is going to directly affect how much we hit. Please have a good unique.
I'm Elder. Your silencing of the here. While I'm the winter out, I have lit from here. Then I before you.
Okay, what you got? Increase armor, increase strength, reduce dexterity, reduce intelligence. You have no life regeneration. The sheer amount of armor in that thing is not bad. The only thing is that does not give you any kind of resistance. Right there, say that's the only good one. Thank you. I wonder how much. I wonder how much will that increase. By a bit. Makes you stupid.
Smoke him out!
Then this guy really went to the end of the world only to do their crafts, right? Come on, little monkey. I keep trying until we find something fitting. If it's not, we drop it. And perhaps we are getting close by. We reach the summit. Wait.
Almost lost a toad of frostbite back there.
Alert.
Wait.
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Evacuate